Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Oh, I'm so excited today. There was another Ask the Team for Palia, and there are a few things, very juicy things in there that I'm allowed to talk about now that I've been wanting to talk about since I played the alpha. So we're going to be getting into those questions from the team, and obviously if you like the video, please go ahead, leave it a like, subscribe to the channel for more Palia videos, but let's get into it. So the first question that was answered is basically around how people pose or attitudes, facial expressions, emotes, and all that sort of stuff. Now they do say there's only a fixed amount of emotes in the game at the moment. However, obviously as the game releases, they're going to be expanding this, and you can also customize the wheel to the way that you want in the future. They can also be tied to a hotkey, and all the facial expressions are tied to certain emotes. The second question is around a photo mode. I'm pretty sure I've already confirmed that there will be a photo mode many months ago. However, basically they've confirmed and said again that this game has a photo mode. They do say that at the moment the photo mode is quite basic and it removed the UI on the screen so you can get a nice clean shot, but they are working hard on fleshing it out and making sure that it's going to be a great resource for players. The next question that I'm really excited for is the bag space. A few people in the Discord have asked, what is the mindset when it comes to the bag space and inventory management? Now this question was asked because certain players, myself included, always run out of inventory space because, look, me personally, I'm just not that good at inventory management. But Aiden responded and saying that this is definitely a thoughtful question. However, when it comes to inventory management and bag space, they know they needed to have some kind of limitation in place. They don't want to have unlimited inventory because that can actually influence and change the way that players play the game. They do say that while you start off with a row available, you obviously can unlock more bag space with expansions, and we believe that the final amount that they settled on is a good spot at the moment. Now this is what I really wanted to get into. He goes on further to say that we also wanted to provide some conveniences. In Palia, your storage space is actually shared and accessible across all chests, and you're able to craft directly from storage without needing to take the items to your bag space. Now in the alpha, this is one of the best things, and I'm so glad that it's publicly out there now that I can talk about it. When you place a chest down and you put items in that chest, it's not like Stardew Valley where those items sit in that chest and that chest only, and then you have to go through all your different chests to find out where that one particular item was that you left there months ago. No, you could have a whole bunch of chests, put the items in there, and no matter what chest you go to, it's all shared, and oh, it is an absolute godsend. It's so good. The next question revolves around how many professions will there be in the game. The quick answer to that is 8, and those 8 are foraging, bug catching, mining, fishing, cooking, furniture making, gardening, and hunting. They do say that this number will inevitably increase or expand post-launch, however they're just focusing on those 8 for now. The next question is around the housing and the tiers of housing, let's say large, medium, and small houses, and will there be any limitation as to how much furniture you can add? They go on to say that one of the main features of Palia, and one of the most important features, is having things be customizable. In relation to your house, they really wanted to bring in that concept of customization, so you'll be able to build small or large rooms that attach to your house. They do say that if you have the right blueprints and materials, you'll be able to expand your house in this way. They also say that they do have a limit to how much furniture you can place down, but the number is very high as shown by the picture here, so there shouldn't be any concern. Now this was another thing that I really loved about this game as well, is going back to the small and large room expansions. It's not like Animal Crossing where you pay a certain fee and it automatically just adds a room where the game wants to. You have complete control. So if you have the right blueprints and the right materials to craft a large or small room, you can just attach it to the house and expand outwards. Again, the level of freedom, it's so good. And the next question is about the hunting and fishing, and will it be possible to play Palia in a completely non-violent way? They do say that part of the core of Palia is being able to play in the way that you want. And yes, this desire has been expressed by quite a few people in the community. They go on further to say that our economy is already set up in a way that you can acquire items themselves without needing to directly engage in the skill or activity that would be hunting or fishing itself. But to take things a step further, we're also looking into adding item variants so you can use options not sourced from creatures. And this is what I love about the team and also Palia. It really is a play the way that you want. If you don't want to play in a violent way, which is completely valid and acceptable and fine, there are other options for you. You don't have to be forced to play in a particular way or decide not to play the game at all. There are options to do things in as many ways as possible so you can play in the way that fits your particular playstyle. And the last question in this video is going to be around the bug catching, and will there be any sort of collection or terrariums to display the bugs that you catch? Now their answer is basically, we love how you can express yourself and display the things that you catch. However, they're looking and exploring options at the moment, but nothing is confirmed. But that was one of my favorite things about Animal Crossing, is that way that you can display the bugs and the fish and the sharks and all that sort of stuff from your catches when you go out and explore the islands. So I would love if there was something like that in Palia. I think that would make people play the game a lot longer and give them sort of that mission or something to work toward, a goal to work toward, to actually put more time into the game as well. Really good to see that they're looking into those options, and I can't wait to see what they come up with. But guys, that is another Ask the Team for Palia. If you did like the video, please go ahead, leave it a like, and let me know in the comments down below, what were you most excited for? For me personally, I can't wait to see if there's going to be a terrarium or a display or a museum. And I'm also so happy that I can talk about the expansion of the houses and the shared chests. Let me know all your thoughts in the comments down below, and while you're there, sub to the channel. That's all for today's video, guys. I will see you in the next one.